Hey everybody. Yeah, as you can see, it snowed overnight a bit, and then it just stopped snowing again. A bit chillier out today too. What are we at now? -2 right now, but quite windy, and it's going to get windier later on, and probably more snow. It was plus 21 degrees Celsius not 2 days ago. So shows you how quick it changes. We're in like some people call it a 4th, 5th, 6th, or even 7th winter. Because we're at the end of it now and heading into spring. And at times it can really make you a bit fed up too, if it's been a long winter of cold weather and a lot of snow. But I found this winter was pretty good. And so I thought, I would go today. I've posted a few things on social media the last few days in regards to real estate. And I'm just trying to learn as I go and put stuff out there that I hope people will enjoy. And then it's not just like about another sales pitch kind of thing. So I'm just going to take a day off from it, and I'm going to go, and I thought I would watch Michael Jackson's new movie that just come out. It looks really good, and it's playing at 1 o'clock in Edmonton, South Common at the Cineplex Odeon. So I thought, something, I'll just go and do that today, and maybe just reset a bit over the weekend. I got out every day for walks as I always do, and that's been great. Finished up my walk earlier on the treadmill today. Went out this morning, did some shoveling, and then within the hour, it snowed again. So I was like, oh no. But what can you do, right? So I just finished doing the driveway again. And now finally heading into the city, if the roads aren't too bad, which I'm hoping that they're not. From what I saw about this new Michael movie, it's his nephew, Michael Jackson's nephew, that actually plays him in the movie. And he spent, I believe it was 2 years or more, learning his dance routines and moves. And he worked with Michael Jackson's choreographers. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's Jermaine Jackson's son that plays Michael. So it looks like it'll be a good movie. But yeah, really windy. It can make the roads quite icy when it gets like this, because the snow is a bit wet, and then with the added wind it can turn into black ice very quickly. So I'm just kind of seeing what it's like. It's only about a 15-20 minute drive into the city for me, but they look clear. I always look at the roads too on the AMA road report. I used to do that all the time, and I hope that everyone out there, that's watching this, hardly, not as many as you'd like, right, to get the message across. But before I go anywhere, if it's snowing, especially if it's a long trip, like I've had to drive up to Fort McMurray, for example, once every 2 weeks. And if the roads were bad, I wouldn't go. I'd wait until it was clear. Give yourself plenty of time, lots of windshield wash, keep some spare in your vehicle, full tank of gas, and always carry a little emergency kit, because you never know. So be safe. Oh, look, a car on its side right there. Holy man. Looked like it flipped and rolled and took out a light post. So, and I know last night, in Fort McMurray, speaking of, Highway 63 North, people were stranded on the highway because it was blizzard conditions as of around 6 o'clock last night. So, from what I read, there was a group of people, including Joma's Pizza and quite a few others, that took pizzas to them and food and gas and tried to get as many people out as they could. I don't believe the tow trucks at that point had made it out to them. And I don't believe, like, I've been on the highway when it's closed. I've been stuck on that highway for hours and hours and hours and hours. So hopefully everyone's all right. You know, one day I left, it was just like this. It was around 8 o'clock in the morning though. And I was heading to Fort McMurray, and there was a bad accident on the highway. And I didn't get there until, God, what time was it? 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So, and I was stuck on the highway for hours. It was terrible. But thankfully here the roads are bare now, but it is windy. It's not one thing, it's another, eh? I always like it when you get up to the weekend and take some time off for yourself and regroup a little bit. And I wanted to post something again today, but I thought, you know what? It seems a bit much. I don't want to start becoming too following at the trends and that with other people. And I'm just trying to find my groove like anyone else. But I've learned to take some time for yourself too, because I never really did much of that in the past. So, like just coming out to a movie for a bit, you know, takes your mind off the stuff. Probably switched into this lane a bit too quickly. Back into the left lane I go. Oh boy. I went for a walk yesterday around this park, and halfway through it, the wind really picked up. And then I got an alert on my phone saying like extreme high winds, and there was a big alert on saying don't go outside, basically. And I was about 30 minutes away from the car. I thought, oh great. It was quite dangerous, really, when you think about it, because objects can blow at you and they come pretty quick, don't they? So, and these calisthenics workouts that I've been doing, I mentioned them before, I think. What you do is, it's a 30-day challenge. Like today I did another 80 of them. And tomorrow I do 30. So it's 30 on each leg, so 60. And you just stand there and you raise your knee up to your waist. Until, you know, you count to, you put your arms out, get your knees to touch your hands, the palms of your hands. if you set them at your waist height. So I've almost got, not far off of 2 weeks of doing that, really. It's been a good 10 days. Each day is different. One day you do 30, 40, 50, take a day off, and then it just starts again. You do another run, like 5 in a row, and then working out. I took a little bit of a break from the weights the last couple of days. I hurt my elbow. You got to be careful, eh? It's easy to pull something, isn't it? And I'm trying to average around 2,000 calories a day intake, which is below what I should be at. I think it's around 2,400. But it's a work in progress, so it's frustrating some days, because you think that you should have a bit more weight off. Geez, there's another vehicle on the side there in the ditch. Holy moly. That's a bad one too. Whole front of the vehicle is gone. See, if this would have been like this morning, the conditions were a lot worse, and overnight, and snowplows have been out, cleared all these roads, see? So that helps. I'm looking forward to this movie. I loved Michael Jackson. You know, when I was a kid especially, and all those albums that he released. You know, he's had so many great hits. I can't really think of any bad ones, you know. Just whenever it was, probably I think it was the early 80s, he did that, was it a Pepsi commercial? And he put his hand up in the, or something broke. When he put his hand up, it went through the glass or something, and all these sparks fell down on his hair and set his hair on fire, and he got burns out of it, and then he ended up needing to be on pain medication. And for me, that's all it takes, right? People can get highly addicted to them, but the guy, honestly, I mean, he had no childhood, and he seemed like he was a pretty decent, genuine guy, and he loved his mom. She's still alive. She seems to be. I read an article that said that she got upset seeing her grandson portray Michael, because he did an excellent job. It's just like him. Yeah, it's really windy. So I've been looking forward to seeing this one for a while. And so I'll let you know what it's like when I'm done. And it looks like I'm having popcorn for breakfast. I didn't have anything to eat yet today. So, popcorn it is. And look, Last time I came to in my video, you guys can see I had to use the window wipers a lot, didn't I? Can't get a break lately, eh? Maybe I'll have to buy a lottery ticket while I'm in Edmonton. See what my luck is like. See if I can win another $22. I won $22 on my last lottery ticket. Woo! Spent about $22,000. If you could see how much you'd spent on lottery tickets so far in your life, I don't think I would be that high, but it does add up, doesn't it? I get them now and again. Yeah, very, very windy. Holy. This movie is about 2 hours. I think it's 2 hours and 7 minutes. So, I'm looking forward to it. Go moonwalk into the theater. Get your popcorn, get your drink, and then moonwalk in front of everybody. No, I couldn't do that. I'd probably make my ankle even worse than what it was. My Uncle Michael should probably do a moonwalk. He could probably do one. I have to get him to do it. I'm sure my Auntie Kay would like to see that. The first time that Michael Jackson moonwalked, everyone went ballistic, didn't they? It was something else, wasn't it? Nobody had ever seen anything like it before, and it's amazing, like, his music, how much it brings people together too, eh? Like, countries. Same with the Beatles. Just their influence over music and the history is unreal, eh? Beatles are my favorite. Ooh, okay. Went a bit too quick there, eh? Good thing I'm paying attention. Maybe he doesn't want to be late for the movie. Well, I guess I'll park here. You know what? Maybe I'll park up here. Yes. Got the sidewalk then. Okay. So stay tuned. I'll be back, everyone. I'll have some popcorn for you, and I'll see you shortly. I just saw the Michael Jackson movie at the Cineplex Odeon. Oh my God. Popcorn. And it was really good. I would highly go and recommend I would highly recommend that you go and see it. If you don't have anything to do this weekend, especially, it was a great movie. I'm a fan of Michael Jackson. I liked him. And it brought back a lot of great memories. So if you go, you'll enjoy it, I would think. Let me know. And I hope that you guys all, and girls, have a great weekend. So drive safely if you're out in this weather, because it's quite windy. It was a bit snowy. Spring is coming apparently sometime. We don't know when. We're on like our 1100th winter of the season. So have a great day. And sometimes, you know what? It's good to just take a bit of a break. And that's what I do sometimes, is just go see a movie. Gives you a bit of a reset, and, take some time for yourself, and go and enjoy your day, and have a great day and weekend. Bye for now.